Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Jay Acres. My name is Noelle. Today is day 10 of the Pantry Challenge. I am hungry this morning, so we are going to start by making some breakfast. And then for snacking later today, everybody can just have some of that pumpkin bread and the apple bread that we made yesterday. But let's just start with some breakfast. Today is going to be a what we eat in a day kind of video. So breakfast first. Okay, so first I have some bacon out, but I'm not going to use all of it. I just want some of it. It is just me and Kate here. Charles is at work, Ronnie's at school. The boys won't eat much of this. Well, Luke won't eat any of it, and Theo, he'll eat a little bit of bacon, that's about it. So I'm just going to cook this little bit of bacon real quick. In the skillet, and then we'll use more bacon later on in the week. I'll probably make this again tomorrow, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. A little more. All right, that's good enough. I was gonna do our canning first thing this morning, but I'm not doing that anymore. I will do it tonight. I'm running very slow this morning. I'm very tired, probably because I haven't really been eating the last few days. And we have our play to go to, so I need to be focused on that this morning. So I'm gonna just cook this up. I still have some of these corn tortillas, if you remember the other day. They're not expired yet, so need to use them up. So I shall get a few of these out. Let's make sure there's no mold or anything on them, because I really don't know how long I've had them. I don't remember them. I'll probably just get out 4. I'm going to warm up another pan. Okay, in this pan over here, I'm going to just put down, I should put a little bit of oil down first, actually. Look at that already. Not happy. I'm going to add a little bit of avocado oil. Help keep this from sticking so bad. Then I'm going to lay these down. Got a bacon going over here. I got no idea how this breakfast is going to taste. I'm just kind of winging it, putting it together. And that is just thick. Oh, our bacon is done. All right, I'm going to remove that from the heat. I'm going to get the bacon off. Longer. While this is here, I'm going to add a few eggs. I'm going to just stir them up real quick. Again, I have my burner up too high so everything's sticking. It's alright. I'll get these off. And then all over here in the dish. Alright, stir this up. Now I'm going to add back in my bacon, and I chopped up some hot banana peppers. Add that in here. I'm going to go ahead and just turn this heat off. I'm going to add a little bit of mozzarella and a little bit of cheddar cheese to this. Put it on here. I'm going to move that off the heat. I'm going to pop a lid on it to melt the cheese. Ooh. These are smelling done. They're probably getting too done. Turn that off as well. I'll take the broken one. Alright, then I'll pull this off. Should be about done. I'm going to add some green onion. A little hot sauce. I'm going to fold my little tacoes here and pop that in. And then I've got little breakfast tacos. Whew. And they are hot. Alright, then I'm making my little dip to dip my 2 tacos in. So I'm going to add some plain yogurt. Kate will want the same thing. And I love the Ortego in it. I know it's probably not the healthiest. It's just that taco sauce. Dip it right in this. So I'm going to give you guys a taste test. Like I said, just kind of winging it. So I dipped it in the dip. And very good. I love it with the dip. And the dip is very much like a sour cream. Very good. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Alright, today's lunch is just leftovers. There's a little tiny drop of salsa chicken left, tiny drop of Korean beef left, and a little bit of rice. Mix it all together, and I think we're just gonna throw that also on some of those corn tortillas. And that's it, that's lunch. Alright, you guys, I am back. It's 5:30, so I don't have a lot of time to cook today. I'm not gonna be in the kitchen much, but I ended up redoing the bone broth even longer today because it just wasn't ready. I wanted to show you what the bone should look like. The bone broth we made yesterday. I'm just gonna strain this, put it in a jar after it cools, and it's ready to go. But I wanted to show you this. First of all, look at how beautiful it is. So beautiful. But I went ahead and I pulled a bone out for you, and if I just even barely touch it, it just completely breaks apart. I mean, do you see that? That's what your bones should look like when you do bone broth. It should just be where they just fall apart. This morning I had to push on it a little bit, so that didn't count. You know, it wasn't done enough, so I had to redo it. Like here again, if you watch, I mean, it's just pops right apart. So that's what you want. That's how you know your bone broth is ready and done. The carcasses are completely just falling apart in here. This is going to be some very, very delicious broth. So I'm going to get this all put strained to put into a large mason jar, and we will use it later in the week. Today was just a really busy day, so I was gonna get canning done this morning. I didn't. I did not sleep well last night. Charles had me up all night. I swear somebody always in this house messes with my sleep. But I'm just very tired. So we got home about 4:30 and I took a little nap because I just needed a nap. And now it's 5:30. So we're gonna do a really simple just spaghetti. I've got some of my roasted tomato and garlic sauce. I just add a little sugar, a little spices. I'll share that with you guys. I actually have some pasta, so it won't actually be spaghetti. I don't think I have that shape of pasta, but I have some boxed pasta, so I don't have to make any. And then we are out of ice cream, so we're gonna make some ice cream. And Charles actually froze a bunch of the brownies that I made the other day into little chunks. So he wanted a brownie ice cream. So we're gonna make that, and we're gonna make a chocolate sauce to go with it for dessert. And I'm gonna call that a very easy night of dinner and leave it at that, a very just simple night of dinner. So it's been a really easy day of meals for you guys. It's just real life. So some days I'm in the kitchen all day. I told you guys that when I started, and some days I'm barely in the kitchen. Mondays are typically not such a horrible day. It's usually Tuesday and Thursday that are my busy days, but we switch with this therapist when we have something like this because she goes with us. And so we've just been really busy today. So let's get started with some dinner real quick. All right, so I'm gonna start with the ice cream because it needs to get cold, and then we'll make the chocolate syrup because that needs to cool off. And then we'll make the spaghetti. So I know I've shown a lot. I'm gonna start with about a quart of heavy cream. You can use store-bought. I like to take the cream off of about 1.5 gallons of milk.
What you making?
Ice cream. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of milk. I'm gonna add 3 egg yolks, a little bit of salt, a little bit of vanilla, a cup of sugar, a little tapioca starch. Then I'm just gonna blend this up. Always give it just a little taste. And as always, it is so good. Alright, and then this is going to go for 20 minutes. And then we're going to add our brownie bits. And then put it in the freezer to finish setting up. Okay, so here is the brownie bits that Charles had in here. And honestly, I think I'm gonna just have to take it out and stir them in because I think the ice cream's gotten too thick already. That's all right. We'll just put them in our big ice cream dish and I'll stir all the brownie bits in there. And then we're gonna make up the chocolate sauce. I just didn't want to do that while this is going, it's so loud. All right, so this is our ice cream dish that we always have going. And this will all just go into the freezer because it's very much a soft serve right now. I could let it go like another 10 minutes, but it's really not going to thicken up that much. So it's easier to just put it all in the freezer now. And it'll still be soft serve then when he goes to try it for you later. But Charles and Theo are my big ice cream eaters here.
Later? You mean I have to wait?
Did you want one little taste?
No, it's all right. I'll wait.
At the bottom, it starts to get a little thicker. So this was his idea. So if it doesn't taste good, it's his fault. I'm sure it's going to taste good, though. It's not to taste good about brownies and ice cream. All right. Here, you can take it. That's so good. So
Oh, that is really good.
I'm not a bit hungry, but it's so good. All right, and then we're gonna put some of this. I think you saved way too many brownie bits.
Well, waste not, want not. That is my motto.
I think that's plenty. And put some in a bag, and you got it if you love it for the next time, which will be next week. As long as Theo will eat it too. All right, I'm gonna pop this. Into my freezer, and we're gonna make the chocolate sauce. Okay, you guys, this comes together so easy. Just turn your burner on high, and we're gonna add 2 cups of sugar. I'm gonna add 1 cup of water, a pinch of salt. This is gonna be like a Hershey's syrup, so it's not like a hot fudge sauce. It's like a Hershey's syrup, so it's great to add to, you know, milk to make a chocolate milk, or to top ice cream, or pancakes, or whatever you would use like a Hershey's syrup for. That's what this is. And you can do this if you want. You can make it like with other sweeteners. You can make it with like half honey. Sorry, I'm trying to turn you guys. You can make it with like half honey, half sugar. You can make it with, if you're gonna use like Swerve and stuff like that, then you're gonna wanna cut your water back by half. So you can play with it. You could use coconut sugar, whatever kind of sweetener you want to use. You don't have to use white sugar if you don't want to. I use cane sugar, but that's up to you. So you can switch it up how you want. But this is going to be the closest to just like a Hershey syrup by using actual sugar. And then when the syrup's done, you would add vanilla. I'm going to add the vanilla and just see if it makes a difference. I never add vanilla to chocolatey stuff, because I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think you'd taste it, but I want to see if it makes a difference. Because I just never do it. So I added a pinch of my vanilla. So we're going to just cook this until this sugar is all dissolved. Then we're going to add in our unsweetened cocoa powder. Make sure that you use a big enough pan so that when the sugar boils up, it doesn't boil over and burn you. Through all my candy making years, I've definitely been burnt by hot sugar, and it is no fun. It's like lava. Yes, honey. Okay, so we're gonna just let this cook until the sugar is dissolved. So I'm gonna let it cook for about a minute. All right, now I'm gonna add 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa. And I'm gonna switch to my whisk to get that all in there real good. And we're gonna let this cook for about 3 minutes till the sauce thickens just a little bit. Then you'd remove it from the heat, and then you want to add your vanilla if you're using a vanilla extract. Alexa, start a 3-minute timer.
Processing. 2 minutes. 7 minutes.
Make sure you give it a stir here and there so it doesn't burn. If you want to add a little butter to this, you could also add a little butter when you pull it off the heat. But I'm going to leave it just very simple tonight. Then I'll let it cool for a few minutes, and then I will pour it into a jar and put it in the fridge to finish cooling. Alright, it is 7:30, so this is definitely going to go up a little bit late because I am definitely running behind. I'm going to add some onion and some garlic. Again, this is easy fast food. I really don't even need to add the garlic, but I did because I use so much garlic in my sauce. And then just cook this down for a minute. Saute that over on the side. I also add my meat. To my meat, I'm going to add a little bit of my crushed Korean red pepper. If you're doing crushed red pepper and not the Korean, then do way less than that or it'd be way too spicy. I'm also going to add some Italian seasoning here. And I'm going to add some salt. This is how we do when we don't have any time. I did find some macaroni noodles, but I am running very low on macaroni. I think I have one more box of that, and I have some lasagna noodles and some big shells. And then I think I'm pretty much out of all my pasta, and we have to go into making it homemade. I have a jar of our roasted tomato sauce. It's so good. I think our chocolate syrup's ready to go into the fridge now. So we get that into the fridge. Now I am using our ground pork, but you can use any ground meat you want. I know everybody knows how to make spaghetti. Not a very interesting dinner, but it's real life and it happens. Because it's pork, I gotta make sure every little drop of pink is cooked through. Don't want anybody getting sick. And I'm just going to add our sauce. My family likes their spaghetti sauce a little bit sweet, so I add a little bit of sugar to that as well. Skip that part if your family doesn't like it sweet. I'm going to bring this up to high, let it boil for just a minute. We'll add our pasta and we will be done with it. Okay, now I'm just gonna add, I guess I should have done it this way, add the macaronis. water everywhere. That's it. And then if you wanted to top it with cheese and put it in the oven and kind of bake it, you could. But I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys this ice cream. It's going to go fast. Theo, he was out with his grandparents. I got a little Happy Meal. But this chocolate sauce is still hot. It will thicken up. As it cools off, but he's going to try it because it's going to melt really fast. They'll have to wait until later.
Yes. This is such a tough ask.
See, it's already melting because the syrup's hot and it's not fully frozen.
And I don't care.
How's the chocolate sauce?
Okay, great.
Good. All right, I got to put it back in the fridge. Then you can try the spaghetti. All right, here's the spaghetti. I have to make him put down his ice cream to eat the spaghetti. If given a choice, he would always choose ice cream.
That's all right. I was kind of feeling something kind of hard,
And warm.
heavy, and warm. So I think this is great.
Yeah, it's late. It's 8 o'clock. This is going to go up probably about an hour late.
Tastes great, but I will say, extra hot after just eating that
Very
cold
hot.
ice cream.
I'll show you guys one of my favorite things about this house. Kids, dinner's ready. It's a whole house intercom. Love it. All right, you guys, that's gonna wrap it up for us tonight because I need to get this up for you guys and I'm tired. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody. Have a great day or night, wherever you are.